must have been, completing her build already by then, and she will be able to deal a ton of damage to the enemy front line, and they will be taken down very low as well. And it will be a nice time for the Alpha after that, go in with his charge and eliminate those enemies. But as you see, even still team fight is going on right now in the river area, in the jungle area of the blue team, and must have been, completing her build already by then, and she will be able to deal a ton of damage to the enemy front line, and they will be taken down very low as well. And it will be a nice time for the Alpha after that, go in with his charge and eliminate those enemies. But as you see, even still team fight is going on right now in the river area, in the jungle area of the blue team, and must have been, completing her build already by then.
Did not give them this chance to escape.
And do the blue team even realize that Hayabusa is there in that bush? They were still hitting this lord. But in that team fight, we just saw how Hanabi has been dominating in the damage part right now. The damage is only coming in from that Hanabi from the opposite team. So I think the red team
Did not give them this chance to escape.
more because and do the blue team even realize that Hayabusa is there in that bush? They were still hitting this lord. But in that team fight, we just saw how Hanabi has been dominating in the damage part right now. The Konami might only coming in from the entire game by herself, so I think they don't take her down.
Yeah, did not give them the chance to
Is it
escape.
possible for that match?
And
Guys,
do the blue team even realize that Hayabusa is there in that position? They were still hitting the slot. But in that team fight we just saw how Hanabi had to go down with damage part right now. The Konami might only coming in from the entire game by herself, so I think they don't take her down.
Yeah, did not give them the chance to escape.
And do the blue team even realize that Hayabusa is there in that position? They were still hitting the slot. But in that team fight we just saw how Hanabi had to go down with damage part right now. The Konami might only coming in from the entire game by herself, so I think they don't take her down.
Yeah, did not give them the chance to escape.
And do the blue team even realize that Hayabusa is there in that position? They were still hitting the slot. But in that team fight we just saw how Hanabi. Wow, that was a pretty intense match coming in from both sides, and even though the Terizla has been given the MVP by the system, but we still know who did all the damage and take down those team fights. That is the Hayabusa there. This Hayabusa has done a ton amount of damage. And we can see the damage coming in from the Yuzong as well. And I mean, just look at that turret damage difference. I mean, the enemy team has. I mean, Benin Sports has not even touched the turret except that Hanabi. I mean, maybe she did just one or two basic attacks, but the turret damage of that Nathan. Just compare the turret damage of that Nathan and this Hanabi right here. The enemy team, Benny Sports, has not even pushed the turret. I mean, they should start focusing more on pushing at this point for their next game.
Oh, that is true. Ben Esports, they still have a chance. There will be two more matches with them. They will be trying to battling it out against the other teams. And with that, if they win the matches, they will be able to secure a spot in the Royal Rumble Showdown. And with that, we will be back again after a short break. Again, we start the next game, we are ready to match. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again to Royal Rumble Showdown. This would be round two, day three.
I see
And we
lots of
are back
prey.
Your
again with
team is
another
banning.
interesting match. Again, we will be seeing Ben Esports battling it out for the victory against Team Unity. On the red side, we have Team Unity, and on the blue side, we have Ben Esports. And along with me, Peachy, on the casting desk, it would be
Still
Fredo himself.
waters run
Hello,
deep.
Fredo.
Your
Welcome
team
back to
is
the second
banning.
match.
Hello, thank you for the warm welcome again. Now we are here in this second match, and we are seeing Team Unity versus
I will
Ben
protect
Esports.
you.
Your
And
team is
as we see,
banning.
the Roger and the Lolita pretty standard bans coming in from both the teams in this game. The game is, has just gone up a level, I guess, because the ban coming ins are quite nice. It's the Carmilla ban and the Ling ban as well. The Carmilla during those team fights can cause a havoc with that ultimate connecting onto multiple members and
Your
just
team
spreading
is
that damage
banning.
onto other members as well. But as we speak, we can see the Carmilla
Butterfly
has
is
been banned,
born
and
by
now
thy
it's
wish,
Your
time
team
for the
is
guided
banning.
Hayabusa
by
ban.
lantern's light.
And the Hayabusa ban has been followed up by a Zushin ban. Why do you think the Zushin has been banned again this time? Do you think Benny Sports have been more careful this time?
Oh, Zukshin, very annoying in the team fight. She, with the lantern flash, she
And
just have to
Your
pick
sadly,
up
team
the
is
enemies,
picking.
just throw them around wherever she wants. With that, it is good that they actually ban the Zukshin because right now the team Unity, they have the first pick and they go with a meta pick. Looks like the Zask has been picked off. Zask along with the Flicker, he will be playing it out in the middle. And again, looks like on the side of
chivalry is dead,
Ben
and
Esports,
I
so
will
looks
revive
like
it.
we are seeing a Clint coming in.
Yeah, I claimed been picked by the side of Ben Esports, and we see a Zask already. My goodness, why have they left this Zask open, man? Zask is a very good hero right now, and Zask can carry an entire game by itself just because
Let them
the
play the
nightmare with
hero.
Your
Spawn,
team is
I will
with the
be
picking.
the
damage that
truth
comes in
this
from it
world
after the recent
desperately
update where the
needs.
attack speed was
The
removed,
hunt
and just the pure
begins.
damage coming in from this Zask will be so annoying to deal with. But they have decided to let the enemy team, Team
Your
Unity,
team
pick
is
up that
picking.
Zask, and they will be going for
Imprisonment.
the Clean and the Yuzong instead. And right now, it's been followed up by two more picks. I mean, this Ruby and the Derizla. I think Benny Sports have done a very bad job here in the draft because they have given three extremely powerful and
You
in
got a
the
good
meta
taste.
heroes to the side
Your
of Team
team
Unity.
is banning.
Oh, wait a minute! Look at that. This is why the Cyclops was banned. Looks like the seconds, the minutes were not waste in the timer, and Pirate King already picking up Cyclops with a retribution. But on the other hand, from on the side of Team Unity, I am looking at a Ruby who is going on to the gold lane and the Terizla going to the EXP lane. They have planned it out so well, and they will be going on with the meta heroes
It's my
currently in
way
this
or the
Your
meta. With
team
that,
highway.
we
is
are back
banning.
again in the ban section. Looks like Ixia will be
My
picked up.
mission is to
Both the
protect
teams,
Your
they
mine.
really
team
have
is
done their
banning.
homework. Whenever the Ixia ban, the Roger ban, the Lolita, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they are playing it out very safe and very cleverly. With that, the Hylos has been banned. What do you have to say about this?
Well, the Hylos ban has been a very wise ban on the side of Team Unity because the Hylos ban is really required in this moment because this Hylos can take up all the damage in the front line and will be able to help the Cyclops take some time to deal damage onto their
It is
front
better
lines
to
as
be
well.
Your
feared
This
than
team
Hylos
is
was
loved,
supposed to be
banning.
banned
if you
already
cannot
before,
both.
but it has been banned now, and now the side of Ben Esports have decided to ban an Aemon and an Ixia. Why do you think the Aemon and the Ixia has been taken out by the side of Ben Esports? These are two very
Horology is my
weird
Your
craft.
bans for me.
team
I
Dicky
is
mean,
is my
picking.
name.
I cannot understand why they have decided to ban out these heroes. Do you have any idea, Pichi?
My best bet would be it would be a comfort ban because look at that. Ixia and Amon, I would not ban it in my ranked games. Looking at the team Ben Esports right now, they have studied their enemies and with that they rightfully ban whatever they feel that the enemy could dominate onto them, and they're just already taking them off. They're just snatching it away from Team Unity. With that, the Diggy has been banned. In the last game, we did see that
Hope will
Diggy
find a
was
way. Your
just a
team even when
menace
all is
to
forlorn.
the Atlas. Atlas with the Fatal Link, he couldn't do much. He was barely catching one or two people. And with that, I am insane going in with a Vexana pick to the mid lane. There will be a two magic dealers in the side of Team Benny Sports, but on the other hand, Illusion Gold to hovering over the
Minotaur will finish
Garena,
off
and
what
the
was
Minotaur
left
will be picked
undone.
by Maxip.
Well, pretty standard,
Your
pretty
team
standard
is
3,000
draft coming
victorious.
from the side of Team Unity.
worlds,
They
and
have
not a
done pretty well
single
in their
worthy
draft.
foe.
I mean, this matchup which they have right here, this composition which they've got right here, the Zask, the Terizla, the Ruby, the Minotaur, and the Martis. I mean, it's a combination of crowd control, AoE, damage, everything. I mean, they have got everything in their team at this point. But the side of Ben Esports still lacks a roamer, and I think they're hovering over that Belleric right now. So, will it be the Belleric or will it be something else? Pichi.
Oh, could be a Balearic. It is actually good pick. They could actually go in for the Atlas as well, but Atlas really has
Mighty oaks from
issues
little
with this conceal and the
acorns
flicker plays
grow.
trying to get him. And there we go. Prince decides to go with the Balearic. The drafts are on, the bans are done. I think, coming to your point, you mentioned that the team Unity, they have everything, right? I agree with you. They do have every single thing, and they do not have anything. But on the other hand, there will be some damage coming in from Zask and the Ruby, the CC coming out from Ruby as well. And it is just a cherry on top for that Martis to go in with his ultimate and be the finisher for the team.
Yeah, you're right about that. They have everything in their draft, they have everything in their pockets now. They just have to take out their guns and shoot at the enemy. So I think that's what they're planning to do right now. And as we speak, we can see we are entering into the land of dawn.
Welcome to
What do you
Mobile
expect, PG, in this
Legends!
game?
Five
Anything could
seconds till the
happen. It
enemy
is,
reaches the battlefield.
we are in the
Smash
Mobile
them!
Legends 5v5. It could be possible that we
Ultra
see
deployed!
that in the late game or in the early game, the team Ben is struggling, or maybe Team Unity. But right now, I really think that Ben Esports will be a struggle in the early game because they have the King Jong, the only early game hero. But on the other hand, the Plane, the Cyclops, the Vexana, they do need some items. They do need to rely on to their skills to proc that damage. For that, it will be a little slow game in the early game. Possible if they play it very slow, farm it out, stretch it to the late game, and Ben Esports they might have an easy ticket with the help of and the Cyclops as well.
The Cyclops just used his retribution on the nightmaric spawn, and that was a funny thing to watch there. But okay, as we speak, we can see that the Cyclops is farming in his own jungle and Minotaur trying to provide vision for his team, and he's taking a lot of damage at this point and something might be happening, and we see the Martis will be able to activate his ult and take down first blood on that Vexana, double kill on that Vexana actually, and right now as we see we can see a triple kill coming in. Will it be the Maniac or the Cyclops will be able to take the shutdown because of the increase in damage in the jungle area of the enemy in the first 2 minutes? I think Marcus has to know a little bit about that update where you take a lot more damage when you're in the enemy jungle. So that is why the Cyclops was able to take down that Marcus.
Oh, that is
So we
true.
need
But on the
some
other hand, Ruby backing up again.
Ruby
It will be the end of Ruby.
And we see something happening. The red team is engaging onto that Martis, but Martis will be going back because it's 3v1 at this point. And the turtle might be a free turtle for the side of the red team, Ben Esports. But Martis will be able to get that retribution timing perfectly, and he will be able to take down that turtle pretty easily. But he's pretty low right now, but he will be able to, manage to activate his ult and get that kill on that Belleric. Man, that was some god level play coming in from Levi Ackerman. Don't you think this Levi Ackerman is from that Attack of Titan itself?
That is true. You know what a team fight it was. Beautifully executed for again from team unity, as I mentioned in the draft section itself, that it is just the draft delivering all the damage and as the cherry on top. You know, Martis has to go in with the ultimate, get those kills, and we did see a pretty amazing setups by his team. And with that, both the teams right now, the Cyclops just trying to farm it out. You know, he's going to take it from the mid game to the late game. If he plays a little more sticky,
Wow.
it will
We
be
see the Martis going in on that Vexana again. We see that Martis on that Vexana again, and this Martis is just on a brawl. He is 5-1-1, and he will not think again. Or while going on that game, but he will be punished very hard for that. That third dive was unnecessary. He was dominating at this point. He should have tried to keep the lead and not go in for that kill inside the turret. That turret dive was foolish. Oh.
Oh, look at that. But he was connecting out to two people, but that's just not enough because Brad like came into the way of Charisma and Flint adjustments with this HP, but just like in the minute or while, the Cyclops just trying to deliver some damage onto them.
Yeah, that was some damage coming in from that Cyclops, and the Minotaur will be going in to check that bush, but the Vexana's ultimate, the guard has been summoned, and he will be walking her in that turtle area trying to zone out the enemy team. But the very nice ultimate coming in from the Minotaur, fetching 3 members, and it will be a double kill for the Dark. And Cyclops is being chased down. Turret is only used inside the enemy tower, and the Cyclops is still being chased by the Terizla and will be taken down inside his own second tier turret by the Terizla. Man, Ben Esports are really, they really need to step up their game right now, or else they are losing this game again. Or maybe do you think it's, they are just going to wait out for the late game right now?
Possible, they really have to wait it out because they have this a trump card, and it would be the Clint and the Cyclops, and just the 3C coming in from the Belleric as well as the Vexana, and it could be possible that they would be carrying the game, but we don't know. We are just waiting it out. We are just in the 5 minutes. Oh, but wait a minute. Looks like Terizla is just getting owned by Yuzhong in the top lane.
Yep, the Yuzhong was able to out-sustain the damage of the Terizla, and his damage will be nullified with the sustain. So that's why, and we can see something might be popping up in the bot lane right now, but Minotaur doesn't have his ultimate, so he won't be able to take down the screen even though the screen just walked past him with such a low HP.
But on the other hand, the Pirate King, he is sneaky. With that, he is in the wrong position, will be taken down by Martis. And with that, the Mirror Fury has been popped. Looks like Ash King will be taken down by Illusion Bolt again. It would be a double kill for the Martis.
Yeah, that was a very nice, double kill for the Martis, but, there was a very silly mistake on the side of the Pirate King. The Pirate King should have been more careful there, because he was in the enemy jungle and he does not have the vision to, keep taking the buff, so he should have retreated in time, I guess. He could have sensed it. But, lack of vision was the problem there, I guess.
But on the other hand, I did manage to see that he was getting the mid turret, and with that, the team unity, the first turret going down, that it would be the mid lane, and with that, the Lord will be spawning in very soon. Again, it would be a battle of retribution. Will Martis lose the battle or not? He is going in for more. He wants some more. Look at that. He gets a kill. Looks like the star power lockdown has been used from the penalty zone, connecting on to two people. The team fight is still going on. Ruby connecting her skills, and there we go. Martis with the ultimate getting those kills.
Yeah, that was a very good team fight for the side of Team Unity, and the Cyclops is being taken down inside his tower again. Man, I really
Oh
feel
my
bad
god.
for them right now. But don't you think the market should have went for the early Lord at the 8 minutes instead of taking down this turtle? I mean, they're already on a very good lead right now. I mean, they should, just try to end the game as soon as possible before that Cyclops and that Flint reach the tower spikes in the late game.
I agree with you. No, they should have went for the Lord because as we all know, the Martyrs, he is an early game to a mid game and a little, just a teeny tiny bit of a late game hero. He does not do much in the late game. His power spike ends in the mark of 12 minutes, and we are almost nearing that. So after that, we might be seeing, oh, but in the bot lane, looks like there will be a fighter, and it is another kill for the Martyrs.
Yeah, this Levi Ackerman, just showing his skills down there in the land of Dawn. And we see that the Marcus still is hungry and will look for more. And right now, the Taunt and the Terrified coming in from the Vexana and the Belarus will be able to zone him out and push him away from the team. And we see the retribution being used on the blue buff, and he will be taking down the Belarus, and he will be going inside the tower. Guys coming in from the Marcus will be able to take down the Vexana inside the tower itself. Damn, that Martis is unstoppable at this point. And the team that is the Martis has taken down the team as well. This Martis is on a ball, and he will be looking to take down more of the enemies, but the HP of him and the use of HP not allowing him to continue the fight for long.
Look at the Nightmare spawn. It is just there to deliver some damage, and it is pretty annoying for them right now. Again, there's a Nightmare spawn. It will be taken down by three of the members from the side of Ben Esports, and with that, the Lord is all set in to come in less than 5 seconds. In the previous turtle fight as well, we have seen that Martis was winning his retribution, even though he was getting zoned out by Team Ben Esports. He did manage to get his retribution up and taking away the floor. Oh, maybe wait a minute, the Eternal Guard has been formed. Terizla in trouble, but there we go. The flicker has been burned.
Yeah, the flicker was just used to get away from that team fight, which might be going in the side of Benny Sports, and Benny Sports has just missed out an opportunity, and the team Unity is taking down the Lord. They will be down, and very nice finger coming in from the Ruby will be taking down two members, and the third member coming in will be taken down as well. This Martin is on the ball right now, and he will be taking down 2 kills, one after the other. And this team has been pushing sneakily in the bot lane.
Oh, look at him. He knows that his team is just losing in the team fight and also in the objectives as well. And he needs to step up. He's just not joining the team fight, but on the other hand, he's making sure to get the other objectives as the turrets. He managed to get 2 turrets down from the bot lane while he will be recalling to get into safe spot. And yet, we are yet to see the power spike coming in from Flint.
Yep. And the build of this Martis is just so good. That Thunderbell, with the stacks of the Thunderbell, he's able to take a lot of damage as well. And the anti-heal coming in from that Sea Halberd for that Yuzong and that Beleric is just so good. And the Radiant Armor as well for that Cyclops. So this Martis just knows his game and knows how this game works, and he has been utilizing his knowledge to the max potential and able to carry out those team fights and those kills, secure the kills for his team, and might be able to carry them to victory this time.
And look at that, the nightmare spawn again in the land of Dawn. Looks like it will be the Ruby trying to get those inhibitors down. The bot inhibitor, it is actually in trouble. There we go. The inhibitor has been taken. The Black Dragon form coming in. Looks like the Petrify has been set onto the Ruby as well. And the Mironian Fury connecting onto four people. It is a legendary for the Martis. He goes in for more, gets a double kill while the Tesla just zoning out the Cyclops. Maybe it will be a Maniac, maybe it is the Tesla taking the turret damage for him. And there we go, we got a Maniac coming in from the Martis. This is the first Maniac of the day.
Wow, that Martis with the Maniac was just so good, and we can see the Team Unity just wants to end this as fast as they can and secure that win and save their energy for the next upcoming
Victory!
game which they play, and that would be a very sweet
That
victory
is
for the
right.
side. This game, did you enjoy the Martis, PG?
Oh, yes, definitely. Look at the score 22-3. And, the whole team has a score of 32. Basically, it means that 70% of the kills, not even 70, that would be the 90% of the kills belongs to the Martis. And rightfully so that he takes away this MVP for the match too. And again, Team Ben Esports, they really need to step up with the picks, and with the team fights as well. It would be a sweet victory if they could have supported the Clint and also the Cyclops. But we always have just one winner in this game, and looks like it will be Team Unity for this match. And we will be right back after a short break.
So go anywhere, stay on the stream.
Your team is banning.
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy
Sir,
foe.
what's your command? Your team is picking.
I see lots of prey.
Your team is picking.
Hope will find a way.
Hello everyone, we are back again, and this is the third match of the day. On the red side, we have Team Unity who have just won with that Martis
Rise beyond
over
greatness.
the Team Ben
And
Esports. And
reignite the
on the blue
star.
side, what is
We
Team is
own
picking.
all. There we go. In the previous match, we did see them winning the match, therefore scoring 2 pointers in the group three. And even the team Unity just scored 2 pointers from the group three as well. But to remind you, viewers, right now Red Fox Shinobi, they have forfeited for from this tournament, and they won't be playing again in the group three. So with that, they are already out of the tournament, and this is the last match of the day. But don't get discouraged. We will be back with more matches tomorrow because
Is
we
like
are
blood.
Your
just
team
starting
is
it out.
banning.
We are in the round two, and again we are in the draft. Looking at the draft, the meta heroes are coming in. There's some pretty good ban coming in. In the last game, we did see the
Your
Martis getting
team is
Greatest
banning.
a
inventions.
maniac and almost a savage, but it was not possible since all the members were dead. And there we go, he was placed into the ban section.
Yep, that was a very nice ban coming in from the side of We Own All. We Own All have decided to ban out the Martis because in the last game I think they were also watching the stream and they saw how
I
this
am the
Martis
priestess of
Your
primal
was
team
just
lightning,
is
the
banning.
creating
hunter of
havoc
all
and
the evil
chaos for the
gods.
enemy side. So they do not want this Martis on the side of
Horology
community
is
this
my
time, so
Your
they have
craft.
decided
team
to
Diggy
ban
is
is
it.
my
banning.
name.
And in the bans, we can see the bans on the screen right now. But why do you think they have decided to ban the Angela and the Diggy?
I
Oh,
am not the
in
only
the
one
previous
bound
Your
matches,
by
we did
team
these
see
is
that
banning.
Diggy
chains.
with the perfect times journey, saving the members on point. And, along
Your
with Diggy,
team
I
is
really have to
picking.
credit to that Faramis as well because he did a wonderful job with the Netherlands every single time trying to protect his teammates from the harm's way coming in from the other team. But with that, looks like there will be no Faramis, there will be no Diggy. The Diggy has been placed onto the ban section. With that, there is the Team Unity picking up the Vexana, and it will be the Judgment's era
Light me
picking
up
up
and watch
the
the world
Lunox.
burn!
I'm looking forward to the Lunox pick. Is the Lunox is going to be played on the gold lane or to the mid lane? Looks like she will be going on to the mid lane. I'm not sure how it is panning out because right now I'm seeing Zatch with a retribution. Maybe this is just my input, just my opinion. The Roger should have gone to the gold lane while the
I,
Exhaust should change to the
Minotaur,
retry.
Your
will
team
And
finish
there
is
we
off
go.
what
We
banning.
was
might have
left
a perfect
undone.
setup from the side of Team Unity, but sorry, not from
It
the
is
Team
better
Unity,
to be
and this will
feared
be
than
the
loved,
team we on
if
all.
you cannot
But
both.
let them play around their comfort picks. That's what we need because it will be another interesting match.
Yes, it will be a very interesting matchup between the Amon and the Roger. The side of We Own All have been on a winning streak right now for a while, and Team Unity are on the same path as well. So when two winners compete against each other, who comes out as the winner and who will be the loser? This is the match to find out who will be going home with a victory today and who will be losing before they sleep. So stay tuned as we enter the land of dawn. We see the next game between We On All and Team Unity. Let's go.
Look at skins. We are just gleaming. It's all with that. We might be seeing some good I'm offended coming in from Ruby. Maybe some good Minon and Fury catching up five people at once. That's what I'm excited to see in this
Welcome
game.
to Mobile
While maybe
Legends!
I really, but on the other hand, I really want to see
5
another
seconds till
Maniac
the
or a
enemy
Savage
reaches the
coming in from
battlefield.
the Aemon or
Smash
probably
them!
the Roger. And ladies and
Ultra
gentlemen, we
deployed!
are back in the land of Dawn. Looks like Roger will be starting off with the blue buff, but on the other hand, it will be the Aemon starting in with the blue buff as well. So both the junglers, they will be going on the opposite lane, but looks like the Lipo, it will be going towards Roger most probably.
Yeah, the Lethal might be going towards the Roger since it is more closer to him, but the Aemon has been, farming more quicker because he has already went on to his second buff before the Roger has even completed it when the Roger has just started his buff. So I think Aemon will be making a quicker rotation towards his gank lane right now, but we see something happening in the river area. The Roger might be chasing down this Vexana, and this Vexana is pretty low right now, and he will be securing the first blood onto that Vexana there.
That was a good like and pounds coming in. It was just in the under 1 minute. They have taken the first blood, but on the other hand, we got our first victim from the side of Team We Own All, and that would be the Yuzhong going down in the hands of Terizla. And with that, it gives this leverage and gives this advantage to the Terizla to cut the lane and go on to helping his teammates.
Yeah. That is so true. The advantage because of the Aemon gang on the side of EXP in the first lane, and my goodness, this Aemon has just taken down the Yu Song. He just spawned, man. I mean, he just spawned on the map, and he has been, just deleted again instantly, not being able to cause anything, do anything right after he comes up. And the turtle is going to be a very easy one for the side of Team Unity right now because they have the advantage because the Teresa is already on a level 4.
Oh, that is right. It is a non-contested turtle, even though there is this Minotaur trying to give them the vision. Oh, looks like the ultimate onto the Minotaur while he has used his flicker up. He tried to survive. Oh, there's the flicker ultimate coming in from Charles Lamont, a penalty zone, but the light ult has been used up by the Unos. Will she be surviving? And no way. She goes down under her own turrets and then it is just the four-man gang on her. Look at that.
The sandwich coming in from the side of Team Unity, it must be very tasty because she was ganked, the Luna, she was ganked between 2 towers. And that too inside the enemy area. I mean, the domination coming in from Team Unity is just insane. I mean, do you think this was a pre-planned match or something? Because they seem like they're having really, they're on a brawl right now.
No way. No, it is not a pre-planned match. Because, it is a very mixed competition right now. Because, have you noticed how they picked a Yuzhong? Oh, wait, not a Yuzhong. But the Xbox going in with the last insanity looks like they are in trouble. Carmilla goes down in the hands of Xbox. But so the Carmilla getting a kill onto the Roger. No, Roger, I think Roger was taking down that turret damage. But a flicker coming in from Vexana. But she is in trouble. She goes down in the hands of Lunox.
Yeah, that was a very good team fight as we saw in the bot lane. The Team Unity is just dominating this game right now and they are not letting this Roger farm comfortably, giving him disturbance in every moment right now, and the turtle is coming up very soon.
Roger is lacking a bit, but I think he will be making once his runs are up. We are still in the early game. The second turtle has just spawned. Oh, but again, it is the Illusia Bolt with the objective master of the game going on to the turtle. But oh no, he gets a opportunity, and there we go. The Eye Movement connecting onto Roger. The Curse of Blood connecting onto two people. It will be dealing a lot of damage, and looks like it will be a double kill for Ruby. But she goes in for more, and there we go. It will be the Vexana getting a kill onto the Xbox.
Yeah, that was a very good team fight. Coming in from the side of Team Unity, a very coordinated gameplay from their side to take down two members and also the bot lane tower. But in the mage matchup, I mean the Lunox versus the Vexana, who do you think has been more dominant in this game? Peachy, because I see that the Lunox is still having a nice KDA which she's maintaining and she's even providing a good utility from the backlines, providing good damage on those frontliners of the enemy team. And this Vexana has been providing a lot of CC in the team fights, but who do you think will win here, the CC of Vexana or the damage of Lunox? And as we can see something happening in the mid lane, the Lunox might be going down but uses the ultimate form to escape. The damage coming in from that Vexana and the Teresa, and the penalty zone coming in with that flicker play will be able to take down that Vexana in the mid lane, and the Iron Man able to take down the tank and the Hyper, the jungler of the enemy team immediately. My goodness.
Oh no. That's right. Look at that. The team fights are always favoring towards the Team Unity. There is a bounty on the Teresa as well as the Ruby and even the Amon. Look at that, the score being 15 on to their side. There is this light gold difference coming in. Oh, but wait a minute, the Black Dragon form has been popped up in the top lane trying to survive it out. There is this 4-member gang coming in from the top lane. Team Unity looking for trouble. They are going in. They're going in for the turrets. They want the turrets. They want the turtles as well. They want every single thing in this game.
Then the most important thing which they would want is the win which they need right now to secure that point over we on all. And they want the risk table at the top. That is what they want right now. And they will be looking to take down this turtle as well. And they will not go for the early lord because maybe they just want to build on that farm difference and just annihilate the enemy at this point. What do you say?
Oh, highly possible. Looks like there is a team fight going on. They're poking each other while the Firaga hammer has been popped off. Xbox because of flood connecting on to two people, but that is not enough. The Eternal Guard has been popped. Minon and Fury are coming in down. There's the shutdown of the Tesla, but Ruby goes in for more. Ruby gets a kill. Even Vexana getting a kill. Oh, maybe Vexana will be in trouble. The Roger going down with the Lycan Force. He gets a kill on the Vexana, but he tries to go in for more, and there you go. He immune every single kill coming in from Ruby and gets a kill. That is a double kill coming in for the Roger, and he survives it with a sliver of HP.
Wow, that's very nice outplay coming in from that Roger. His HP was low as well, but he chose to target that Vexana and he went to take down that Vexana first while Ruby was poking him down as well, but that Lycan pounce connecting in the perfect timing to be able to escape the damage coming in from that Ruby's blade. So that was very nice gameplay coming in from that Roger.
And have you noticed that Team BO and all, they don't have a proper marksman? They swapped out the Xbox as the marksman, trying to counteract that Ruby. And at a point, it was a very well counter. I really have to commend the team for the counter. But again, the execution is not perfect from the side of Team Monolo. But look at that, the Lunox is in a little trouble. Pops out her light bomb. But again, there is this Carmilla as well as the Vexana zoning them out.
Yeah. And this Minotaur is not providing much utility to his team in this game because, his ultimate has not been able to connect down to the members of Team Unity and not causing them any problems. They have just been roaming freely all around the map. And this Minotaur has not been able to do anything about it.
Okay, that could be possible. He's like a paper right now. He's just getting melted by every single of them in the team. And with that, Immutable goes in for the Lord and gets it right away. He does not waste any time. He really wants to end this match and secure a victory. With that, the Lord will be coming in very soon. And we are seeing a Ruby as well as the Roger trying to split push. But that is not possible. The Carmilla already onto the top lane, clearing the lanes along with the Ruby, and Ruby is on a roll.
Yeah, this Ruby is on a roll. I mean, look at her KDA, it's a 415. I mean, it's very nice KDA for a gold laner, and her gold is also pretty high. And they are just, pushing down turrets, and the enemy is not even able to defend it because they don't have enough damage to clear the minions. But we see Lucio Bolt will be going down in that mid lane area, committing, maybe over committing onto that Yuzong. And
that was pretty bad. Engage coming in from Amon. He just went in alone. He did not even wait it out for his teammates. Maybe give him a set, and that could be it. But no, he goes in alone, gives up his bounty on his head. That would be almost a 250 gold of a bounty, and with that the Lord has already marched on to the bot lane. It is delivering some damage to that Roger, but Roger cannot sustain that. He is trying to go in with the team fight. Oh, wait a minute, Minotaur is in trouble? That could be possible.
Wow. That Minotaur might be in trouble, but he looks to go for the Minion Q in the mid lane tower, trying to defend the tower, but will be taken down by the Amon again. Wow, this Amon's damage is just insane. I mean, I did not expect his daggers to cause so much damage, but he was able to, deal the enough amount of damage on the Vexana and the sorry, not the Vexana, the Lunox, sorry. And the Lunox will be taken out immediately, and they look to push this tower, and they really want to go for a final push already while the members are down and while they are not able to defend. But Team We On All will be able to clear that lane and defend the tower. And the Minotaur and the Lunox are up already on the map, and they will also help in the defense.
This was a good defense coming in from the side of We Own All. They really tried the best while Minotaur was there trying to give them the vision. Even the Yu Zhong with his petrified doing his job. It was perfectly fine, but unfortunately so that they lost their bot inhibitor. That was a little deal breaker for them, and that could be possible that the minions will be marching in very soon, and this will be a little super minions coming in because the inhibitor is down, the minions are upgraded. With that, the Lord will be coming in very soon, and there we go. The Lord is up. This will be the level 2 Lord, a little much stronger than the level 1. And Illuso Bolt, as we know, he goes in for the Lord again. This will be another uncontested Lord.
Yeah, it's another uncontested Lord. But what do you say about the build of that Aemon? I mean, he has a very good KDA of 928. So don't you think he should have taken up that Sky tier to sort of execute to survive?
Oh, he should have, but if he did actually manage to get the Sky Kisser, his stats would be pretty high by now, I'm pretty sure, because he has the lowest amount of debt right now, along with the Carmilla, and it could have been played it out very well for him. But maybe it is just his playstyle that he does not use the Sky Piercer. And there we go, the Lord is marching down again from the bot lane. The Firaga armor has been popped off. There is just a little bit of left, but oh, there we go. The Firaga armor has been popped off. Along with that, the dragon going in with the petrified combo. There we go. There might be in some trouble, but no. Fizzlers goes down, taking the Minotaur, and Haemon goes in for more. He gets a double kill. Even the Xbox gets a double kill. Oh, but no way. The Lord is in. The Lord is in. But Judgment Zera trying to take down the minions, but that was just not it.
And that is a victory coming in for the side of Team Unity, and they are on 2 wins. They have got 3 wins. Oh, sorry, 2 wins today. One was over Ben Esports, and the other one is over We Own All. So we know among the 3 teams we just played today, the best has turned out to be Team Unity because they have been undefeated today. And the nice KDA of that Aemon 11-3-10. And with that MVP carrying his team, and look at the damage, man, 70k damage, and the turret push as well. So I mean, he just did all the team's work himself.
That is right. And look at the team participation as well. 84 percentage. Are you kidding me? He done it all. Other than the one mistake that he did, that going in alone as an engager, that is not the Amon's work. He is an assassin. He's just a finisher for the team. I think he forgot there for a moment, but it played it out very well for them, and they were able to get the base down and secure a position in Royal Rumble Showdown.
And that will be it for today on the English stream. Thank you. This is Fredo, and Fredo is signing off along with Peachy. And we will be back tomorrow with more action. So please subscribe the channel and like the stream if you liked it very well. And tomorrow, please come back on this same channel at the same time, and we will be back with more matches. Good night.
That's right. Good night, guys.